What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're continuing what we started yesterday. We did best player on every team in the Eastern Conference. Today we're going to finish with the Western Conference. We're doing it in alphabetical order. I'm going to get straight into it. Again, before I get into it, I know I said I was going to get straight into it, but I just got to say, if y'all enjoy this shit, if y'all really like it, please leave a like and subscribe if you're new. I swear it helps so much for me on my grind to becoming big here on YouTube. And in the comments, if you have something to say it. By all means, I want to see y'all suggestions, ideas, whatnot. But now, also, this is an opinionated video. I hope that if y'all disagree with something in here, you will not be hostile about it and rather express your opinion down below. And we'll see what everybody thinks about this. So, start alphabetical order. We're going with the Dallas Mavericks. Best player on their team. Well, this actually took some thought because I did consider Harrison Barnes, but I'm going to stick with Dirk. It would probably be straight up disrespectful not to. I know this is not based on the political aspect of basketball, but Dirk Nowitzki is just too dominant, too good. You always got a game plan for a guy like Dirk. He's so good in big moments. Harrison Barnes is unproven, and while he does have so much potential to be the number one option on this team and to be the best player on this team, Dirk is just that guy. I mean, he's a great leader. What he adds to this team and franchise as a whole is just so much and cannot go unaddressed. How about Denver? I don't like doing the bad teams because it's hard to really decide because there are guys that aren't the franchise players that are the best players. Danilo Gallinari, I thought, stood above the rest as the best, most talented, most valuable. Maybe not most valuable, but like he's going to give you the most on the Denver Nuggets. Moutier and Jokic are guys that are more valuable because they're younger and they have more potential, but they're just not the same type of player in terms of, you know, what he's producing. Danilo Gallinari produces so much more than those guys, especially when healthy. Golden State Warriors, Steph Curry. I just take Steph Curry over Kevin Durant for many reasons, but Kevin Durant can't transcend the game in the way that Steph Curry has. In my top 5 players in the NBA list, I actually put Curry second and Durant fifth. If you want to see that video, it's somewhere on my channel, but I have my reasoning. Curry over Durant for many reasons. I just think he does more for his squad, and on the same team this year is going to be absolutely ridiculous and awful. I do not like this at all, but I have to get used to it. It happened a while ago, and it's going to be a thing. Houston Rockets guard. We're not going to say what kind of guard because Mike D'Antoni says he's the point guard now. Whatever that means, I'm just going to say he's the point guard. James Harden. Obviously the best player on the Rockets. I know that I've given James Harden a little bit of hate over, this month, just because I think that he's a little bit overrated. I'm sorry. Look, James Harden's a great player, and he's by far the best player on this team, so we don't have a discussion about that. But if you want to see my James Harden overrated video, please watch it. I actually include a lot of statistical fact, and it might change your mind about him. It got, a lot of James Harden fans won't like this, but that's not for them, I guess. I just want to enlighten and teach some of you guys, more about the NBA. That's pretty much why I'm doing this channel, and that's how I'm trying to get big here on YouTube. So, Los Angeles Clippers are the next team. Chris Paul, pretty much the best option. Blake, even though he's usually injured, when healthy, he's a beast, but I just wouldn't put him ahead of Chris Paul. Chris Paul does so many different things, and he's just such a great floor leader. That really can't go unaddressed. Chris Paul, definitely the best player on that team. Los Angeles Lakers best player, I went with Jordan Clarkson over D'Angelo Russell and Brandon Ingram. Ingram, I haven't seen enough of him to know how good he really is or how good he really will be in the NBA. D'Angelo Russell had an up and down rookie year. I know he was on the bench, and that was mostly because of his coach, but he still hasn't proven what he's all about if he's really going to make a difference in this NBA. Jordan Clarkson is the only player on that team who's really solidified himself as a solid starter in the NBA, and he has done it well, very productive, and on a very nice contract, at least for the Lakers, with the Lakers. Now, Memphis, Mike Conley, I had to take him over Marc Gasol, okay? Marc Gasol's great, but he's declined over the last couple years. Mike Conley, I know he got paid way too much, but he's also a very solid and underrated point guard in terms of, what the fans think about him, because he doesn't go in your top point guards list, but he's very productive, and he plays the position quietly. Minnesota Timberwolves, it's Karl Anthony fucking Towns. I know that he got too high of a rating in NBA 2K17, but it doesn't change the fact that he's the best player on the Minnesota Timberwolves, and he's a guy that's going to transcend the franchise for good. I mean, he will change that franchise, and I think that they're going to be great for years to come. New Orleans Pelicans' best player should be as obvious as any on this list. It's Anthony Davis. Maybe not even as obvious as the next one, because the Oklahoma City Thunder's best player is Russell Westbrook. This guy's going to take the league by storm next year, as he does every year, but probably a little bit more, just because no KD. It's all about Russ this year in OKC, and I can't wait to see what he is going to put on for us. The Phoenix Suns, another franchise that's not really going uphill in any way. Not sure what they're doing. I love Devin Booker, but Eric Bledsoe is the clear-cut best player on this team. Devin Booker will be, most likely, in the next couple years, but for right now, Bledsoe, I just hope this guy doesn't get injured again next season. That would be very unfortunate, but I just hope, he can stay healthy, because he's a very, very good player when he's out there. In Portland, Damian Lillard, very obvious one again. This guy is so good, one of my favorite players to watch. Incredibly clutch. This guy is always there for the big moments. You love to see him down the stretch. He just hits it seems like he hits every shot, honestly, if you watch him in the fourth quarter. Crazy stuff from Damian Lillard. In Sacramento, not very crazy, more dysfunctional and sad, and I would never want to be a fan of this franchise. No disrespect to Sacramento, I just don't think they're run very well. DeMarcus Cousins is by far the best player, and they need to do something with him fast before he gets the hell out of there, because I don't see why he would stay there right now. Vlade Divac is really not setting a good example for himself as that GM. He's just not doing a good job whatsoever. In San Antonio, another obvious one. Kawhi Leonard is just a monster. The best defensive player in the NBA, and so good on offensive end as well. This guy is just such a beast, and he's going to be great for the next couple of years. And the last player on this list, last team, is the Utah Jazz, and I just realized the Utah Jazz are full of underrated players. No one on their team gets enough credit as they should, to be quite fair with you. And the best player on this team, just by a little bit, is Gordon Hayward. He leads them in scoring. He produces in terms of rebounding and assists. He's efficient. He defends. He does everything, but gets absolutely no credit. He didn't get the playoffs last year, but just wait. He's going to be very good next year, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be a top 4 seed. I know that's shooting high for the Jazz, but if you guys watched my Western Conference predictions, that's where I put them. I put them 4th overall in the Western Conference, and I just don't see them falling out of the playoffs with the stacked team that they have this year. I think they're ready to put it all together. That's going to wrap up this video. I hope you all enjoyed these best players on every team. Let me know what I should do next. Honestly, I like doing these NBA videos usually daily. I've been doing them daily for a while, and it's been going pretty well, so I'm hoping I can get some more ideas what I can do to help y'all before this new NBA season starts. God, the days are just ticking down. This has been Kid Taj. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Do your thing. I'm out. Thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.